Give me charcoal. Oh, shopping both of them. Oh, this is so cool. I like how the game renders it. It does it chunk at a time. That's pretty cool. Even though I don't need this stuff anymore. I came all the way out here, by the way. I'm out here looking for meteors, and I saw this and I just wanted to chop a tree down because I thought it would be funny. Yeah, we don't use charcoal anymore, but hey, it's still a lot of fun. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the episode on the modded series. How you guys doing today? You know, I'm doing really good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. We are back on playing some more Direwolf20 again today. And it's Friday. Weekend mode engaged. Oh, I say that with a little chip on my, well, a little crack in my heart because I know weekends for you are probably better for me because I work all weekend. But hey, it's a thing. So anywho, so we are back playing some more Direwolf20, and today I am excited to get into what we're doing today because I am finally getting this whole monkey off my back. Today, I am finally fixing this stuff in here because I can't stand it anymore. Does this bother anyone else? All of this, just look at all this junk. Look at all of this junk. It's everywhere. I've got chests up there just full of stuff. I'm getting tired of it because literally every time I come back from mining or any kind of adventure, I can't deal with sorting it, and I just throw it in randomly inside of chests so I don't have to deal with it later. And I am very excited today because we are going to be jumping into a mod that is going to condense all of our storage into literally a single block, and I'm really excited about it. But before we jump into any of that, last episode we started on our lava project. This has been going very well, and it's working out pretty well as well, and I love it to death. But I was thinking about some things with it, and it's probably going to be pretty detrimental in the future because I did not know this before I built this, and really it's not. It not only affects this, but it affects everything else in this world. And that is, we don't have any way of moving energy from point A to point B without wires. Because we have thermal expansion, but this mod pack doesn't have tesseracts. There are no tesseracts in this mod pack. And since there's no Ender IO, there's no dimensional transceivers. So yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, let me know in the comment section. If you guys don't know what a tesseract or a dimensional transceiver is, it's a block that moves energy, items, and fluids from point A to point B, whether that be from the overworld to the end, from the overworld to the overworld, from the overworld to the nether, anywhere. It moves it from point A to point B without anything in between. It just moves it because it's considered the same block, which is really, really useful. And what I would use it for is I would move energy from point A to point B. Like I would put a tesseract down here and have a tesseract up at my new base, and I wouldn't have to move this. And that would be really useful. So if you guys have any ideas on how I could replace that block, let me know in the comment section because I'm really distraught about the whole idea of not having those. So today we are going to be utilizing something that I haven't really worked around with. So I want to start working on, there's two different mods that I could work on to condense our storage. We have either Applied Energistics, which is the old mod, which is everybody's favorite mod because I absolutely love Applied Energistics. It's one of my favorite mods because of what it does. It takes all of your items and it moves it to literally a single block. You're building a computer and that computer has drives and all of your items are stored on these drives, which is super, super awesome. But what else we have? We have two different mods that do the exact same thing. Basically, we have the main mod, the one that was here first, and then we have something called the off-brand, the mod that they made to literally do the exact same thing. It's a mod called Refined Storage. So the reason why Refined Storage even exists in my mind, and I really haven't looked this up and I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure like back in modded 1.8 or 1.9, Applied Energistics wasn't getting updated. So somebody made Refined Storage because they didn't have Applied Energistics, and I hit my mic, sorry. And I'm pretty sure that's the only reason it even exists. So they're pretty much the exact same thing, but there are fundamental differences. Like literally just very small, minute differences that makes one mod way better than the other one. Let's put it this way. They both have their pros and cons. So we look at Applied Energistics. It has so many more things to it. It has lots more cable colors. It's a more fleshed out mod. There's more cable colors, there's more monitors, there's other stuff you can craft in it. There's just so many different things that Applied Energistics has that Refined Storage just does not have. And in my personal opinion, Applied Energistics is the better mod because it's the parent mod. It's been around forever. It's my favorite mod. But Refined Storage is just so much easier to do. I was looking into how stupidly easy some of this stuff was to craft. The things that we're going to be needing for this, by the way, we're going to need a soldier earner, a sold earner. We're going to need one of these, which is just quartz enriched iron, which is iron and quartz, well, nether quartz. And this guy is going to be making all of our things for us, which are basically these imprints, which this is what they call it the imprint. The imprint basic processor, the imprint improved processor, and the imprint advanced processor, which then turn into the basic processor, the improved processor, and the advanced processor. Each one of these can be crafted in the sold earner, and you can either do it by 1 or by 9. That is a really good that's unbelievable that you could do that. And of course you can do that with either iron, gold, and diamond respectively to make these guys. And then inside those same things, you need to add something called a silicone presses, which is with silicone. And then of course that turns into the basic, improved, and advanced processor. And each one of these are made to make these things. Let's see, what are we looking at? We've got the 1K storage drive, the 4K storage drives, the 16 and the 64, which are just standard, which are what you have in Applied Energistics, but each one of these requires something called the storage compartments. And these guys, the basic one doesn't require anything, but the 4Ks do require much of the 1Ks, and these guys require basic processors. And of course, we can mass produce these if we do that via the block form, which is really cool. For those of you who have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, Refined Storage basically just condenses everything in Applied Energistics. It makes it much easier to craft all this stuff, and it's the same thing. So I think we're going to jump into Refined Storage today. And so what I'm going to be crafting, what all of this boils down to, I'm going to be crafting myself a crafting grid, which is, well, actually no, I'm going to be crafting a grid, which is going to be allowing me to access my ME terminal. Then I'm going to be crafting myself a disk drive, which is going to hold all of my disks. I'm going to be crafting a bunch of storage drives, which all of my items are going to be going onto. And then I think that's it. I don't know if this mod requires an energy acceptor because I don't see one. Later on in the future, we'll be getting into auto crafting and stuff like that, which would be kind of cool. I might need a controller. That's probably a thing I'm going to end up needing. But other than that, those are the only ones that I need. And each one of these are just crafted with iron and quartz and silicone and stuff like that. So, yay, no starters quartz. Oh boy, I have reached the end of the rabbit hole. And to be honest with you guys, this rabbit hole is not nearly as bad as it is in Applied Energistics. This was actually pretty simple. So I have made a couple different things. I've made these 4 machines, well, these 4 panels, if you want to call them that, and I made these guys right here. Basically, these are all the things I've already mentioned, but I want to go ahead and go through them in detail and tell you exactly what they do and why I have them. So first things first, I made a bunch of sojourners. These guys are used to make these guys, the improved processors and the other processors that I've made and talked about before. Each one of these are made in different ways. Like this one specifically, you need the printed improved processor, the redstone, and then the printed silicone. And of course, these two are also made in these guys right here. Super easy, super simple. And of course, all of that stuff can be read inside the crafting grid thing. So now, I also went ahead and made myself a grid, a crafting grid, a controller, and a disk drive. These are the only 4 things that you're going to be needing to get your ME system up and running, other than, of course, your drives. Of course, I'll go through that once I go. Right now I'm processing glass in order to make these drives. But each one of these do a separate thing. Like a grid just shows you everything you have in your ME system, which is nothing right now because I don't have anything put in there just yet. But also I made myself a crafting grid. So basically the exact same thing, except it has a crafting grid. You can go ahead and craft stuff in it. I make both of them just so that I can have them, even though I'm only going to ever use this one. I just made this one because I could. So anywho, of course we have our disk drive. This guy is of course going to be holding your crafting, what's it called? Your disk drives. Well, it's going to be holding your drives. Your disk drives hold your drives. And then of course you can make multiples of these. Each one of them holds 8. You don't really need that many at the beginning, but sooner or later you're going to be getting a ton of items and you're going to want to have multiple things for storage. So anyways, I just made one for right now. I'm going to be filling it in just a second. And last but not least, you're going to need a controller. This guy is working as kind of like an energy acceptor. Basically, these guys right here, and I'm pretty sure these guys as well, cannot accept RF. They cannot accept RF. They can only accept something called FE. I don't know what FE stands for. Free energy, maybe. I don't know. But they can only accept FE. I don't know the ratios between RF to FE. I'm guessing it's 1-to-1. I don't know for that for sure. But anyhoozle. These guys can only accept FE, but these guys are accepting energy, of course, off of the controller. Luckily, they do not need to have any kind of cabling hooked up to them. It looks like it's just a contact thing. But I'm guessing if I move this up by 1, I'd have to have a cable to connect the two. And of course, this is refined storage cable. It only comes in one color, unfortunately. I wish it came in blue. That'd be kind of a lot better, but hey, it's a thing. It's something that you can trade off for simplicity. All of this stuff was made with literally just this stuff in my inventory. Lots of quartz enhanced iron, lots of redstone, lots of silicone. So much silicone went into making all this stuff, but literally that was it. You didn't have to use any Ceres quartz. You didn't have to use any pure Ceres quartz. You didn't have to use any energy acceptors. You didn't have to grow crap. This is so simple. I can't believe I didn't know this existed. So thank you so much to whoever told me down in the comment section. I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. There's so many comments. Anyways, so the last thing that I need to do to finish this off is I'm making some glass so that I can go ahead and make myself some storage drives. So in the end, really you do not need, actually I'll do it this way. So it makes it a little bit easier on myself. So we'll do it this way. You really don't need that many storage drives, especially at the beginning, because there's 2 different things you need to worry about with these storage drives. And I don't know if this refined storage does types now that I look at it, because it doesn't look like it does. That's interesting. It only has stored. I don't know. That's interesting, because with applied energistics, there's 2 different things you have to worry about. And I hit my mic again. I keep doing that because I do hand motions when I talk for some reason, even though you guys can't see me. Applied Energistics has types and storage area. Types means that you can only hold up to 63 items per, well, 63 different items per storage drive, which might sound like a bad thing, but again, usually you're only doing bulk storage like a ton of iron, and that usually takes up bytes more than it does storage space. But it looks like for refined storage, you don't have to worry about that stipulation, so I'm only going to be making 4K storage drives for right now, just so I can get all the stuff in there, and then I'll upgrade it later. So let's go ahead and do this. So we got 1. Can I stack these? Of course not. 2, 3, and 4. I've got 4 4K storage drives. You guys can stay there for right now, and I'm going to stick all of these in here. So now I've got storage inside of my drives, so I should just be able to do this. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys felt that, but that was amazing. Let's do that again. Hold on. Let's just fill this together. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is just great. Oh my gosh, that is so great. I'm just, I don't know why that's so satisfying, but now I don't have to search through my chest anymore. I could just shove everything of mine inside of this one block, and it makes things so condensed. Now, if I need iron, I pull out a stack of iron. If I don't need iron, I throw it in there. Of course, I need that back. I need to fly. But now all I've got to do is just take every single item that I have and stick it in here. And once I get that done, I want to see how much storage it actually takes up. It looks like it's filling it up pretty quickly. So I don't know how much data all my items are going to take. Hopefully it doesn't take that much. And now it is done. I have put everything inside my ME system. Check this out. That's all the items I have. Just literally just that's it. I thought I had a lot more items than that, but no, that's all that I had. Let me go ahead and grab one other thing. I accidentally put my backpack in there, but I shoved all of this stuff in my backpack. I might just take all this stuff out too while I'm at it. That way, it's just out of my, because this is just getting ridiculous. All the stuff I keep inside my backpack. Let's just throw all of that in there because I don't need any of that. Don't need any of this. I'll grab my tools out in just a second. And then we'll put that stuff in there as well. So bam, let me go ahead and get my tools back out. Let me see, these should be down here. My hammer, my magnet, my, well, hold on. My axe, and ring, need that to fly. I'll take that because I want to put that, keep that in there. And that should be it. Nope, my shovel. There we go. Okay, so now I have every single thing inside my ME system. Now that we have this thing hooked up, all we have to do in the future, if we were to move, all we have to do is take these drives out, like so, and just package everything up and we're good. I have every single item I own on these 4 drives. That is insane. And I didn't even use up that much. I used up 71%. And of course, in the future, if I wanted to, I can upgrade these guys. I can make an item to transfer items between drives, which is really, really cool. And now that we have all this done, our lives are just so much easier now. Now all I've got to do is figure out where exactly am I going to put our new base? I need to figure out where exactly we're going to do that. I haven't decided yet, but unfortunately today, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys had fun today because I had a ton of fun today. I got to hurry up and get this video done so it can come out today. I'm recording this on the Friday that this comes out. I know I'm a procrastinator, but don't forget, guys, if you hate this video, you know where to put it, but if you did enjoy it, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. Like I was saying, I've been showing the Meg support on all of our series so far, and I want to say thank you guys for all your main support. Guys, don't forget to post any questions, comments, or smart marks in the comment section down there. I love it for me, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and all have a great and wonderful rest of your day. I'm really glad I got into refined storage. It's so much easier than all the other than applied logistics was. Literally, this didn't take me any time at all. Why applied logistics? What are you doing with your life? Oh yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, next week, I do plan on resetting the schedule again, because of course, for the past 2 weeks, we've only been doing strictly modded episodes. I do want to start reintegrating some more vanilla back in the series. Of course, we have those off-series games like Farming Simulator, and I don't know, did I have another one? I probably did. Oh yeah, tonight, I keep forgetting to do this, and Mustang Girl asked me down in the comment section, tonight, look forward to another Layer Zephyr episode. I keep forgetting to put out the season finale for that one. The last episode is coming out tonight, probably around 6-ish. I don't know. I haven't decided when I'm going to upload that, so but yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, next week the schedule's going to go back to kind of intermediate between modded and vanilla. That way, those vanilla peeps, I know a lot of people really want vanilla back, so yeah, you guys can be excited for that. Vanilla's going to come back to the channel next week, along with Farming Simulator every once in a while. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to go get some food because I am starving. I need some food, man, before I go to work.